Hey guys, what's up? So I know it's been a while, but I couldn't find anything new to review for you guys. So I was in a gas station, I believe a couple days ago, if not yesterday, and I came across what everybody was talking about on. By the way, you should definitely check them out. The international Facebook page, International Energy Drink Collectors. As well as Fabio's or Energy Drink Luxembourg's Energy Drink Luxembourg Facebook page. So there you go. But everybody was talking about how there was this redo on a can with the Monster Energy Nitrous. I guess they actually took nitrous off the can, or it's down at the bottom, nitrous technology, but it's a lot less apparent that it's nitrous. I think at one point they used to say nitrous on them. Anyways, they took the tops that you pop open with like Monster and like Monster XXL. All those come with the tops that I mean, that you take off a like wrapper first, and then you crack open the tab or top. So after that, you get this nice kind of smoky, like wispy kind of like stuff coming out of the top of the can. They did away with that, but I still found many left with that top. So they're still out there. They're not completely discontinued, except for Killer Bee. That was just taken off the market. But I still find that in the top, in the regular top. I can't find it in the flat top because they didn't make them. They discontinued it before they started doing this. So anyways, let's jump into this baby. Here it is. I don't know why I never did these reviews because they're pretty good. They're a little bit pricey, perhaps. And yeah. The description on the back, I think they changed, so that's unique. In a way, it's kind of good that I postponed this. To be honest, I kind of like the new can, the way it is. Those tops kind of take away from taste, usually. Because when you're drinking from a can, they tend to be tasty. But when you're drinking out of a big mouthpiece, it's kind of, I don't know, and the can's really flimsy. If you press on it after you've started drinking it, you can easily like accidentally crush it. It's very delicate, and it actually sometimes the can just sucks in itself. Like I've heard in my collection, you probably have experienced this. If you've had anything with a top like that, you'll just be sitting in your room, and all of a sudden you'll hear a loud pop or a loud bang. And that's because the air is expanding or something in there, and it's causing the maybe a little dent that you put in the can or something to explode out. Not that you have to damage the can yourself. It could just be part of shipping. But yeah, so there is the description. You can pause it. Along with this. Cool. Yeah, so the description, or the new thing, says, "Don't let the skinny can fool you. Monster Extra Strength packs our biggest punch. Call us crazy, but we supercharged our Monster Energy base, then injected it with nitrous oxide for a unique texture, smooth drinkable flavor, and buzz. That's bigger than ever. This is no whip it, but it will whip you good." I don't know what that means at all. This is no whip it, but it will whip you good. I've never heard of a drink called Whip It, so I don't know. So, let's do this. Kind of smells a little bit like Monster Chaos, but the juice is like a lot stronger. This has kind of got like a I always thought this smelled and tasted like Chaos, or even better, because of the fact that juice is kind of hard, like carbonated and stuff. This is more like a orangeade. This was like the orangeade before it became an orangeade, or before it, like, you know. So these are like skinnier cans of like the rehabs. I think that's where they thought of the idea of rehab, because these came out first and they were just like, I think we got a good thing going on here. How can we make this with tea? So they tried that, and then that's how the rehabs were born. So very interesting. So it smells a lot like orangeade and oranges, and yeah, a lot like it. Now the color is its own, because orangeade and rehabs have a black, like a kind of like a brown color to it, because it's like, I'm not really sure why, but they've always had like a similar color. I've always been disappointed every time I pour out an orangeade. I mean, just a rehab. So yeah, that is special. It's a very pretty looking, like, you can see that it's very milky. The carbonation likes to stay on the glass, which is very different. I've never seen that before. So yeah, but all right, let's try out the taste. So I wouldn't say it tastes like orangeade. It does taste like orange, but it's got a little bit more of a tangier taste to it than just orangeade. It's got like something else that just, it's got its own flavor, I'd have to say. Comparing this to another drink, soda, energy drink, very hard to do. But I always really liked it. It reminds me of orange, like orange and cream, or I'm not sure. It's got its own taste on it. Definitely, it's got its own original taste. Definitely not comparable, but I could say that it's tangy orange, and you can definitely, if you can understand where they're going with this nitrous oxide kind of thing. I mean, I think I even tasted. It does not, you know, I didn't smoke when I opened it, but really delicious. I like it in this can a lot better, because it doesn't do anything to the taste. Every time I drink even the Monster XXL in that big can, it just tastes different. The concentration, it just doesn't make its way. It ruins it. This is very expensive, but very good. I would love to buy this again, but personally, I don't really care that they nitrous it or something, or extra strength it. I would like to buy this like a Red Bull, like it's just like $3.49 here. So I would love to drink this like a Red Bull. Like, just it's a funny looking. It's a 12-ounce can, which we don't have too many 12-ounce energy drinks here. I would love to just buy one like every day and just drink it like my new drink, but they are expensive as hell. And I'm not even like, I like the size, I like the flavor, but I wish that they didn't have to go so expensive, and whatever they did to make it so expensive, they could have just not done. Like, I would drink this without whatever they feel you know what I mean. Like the value is so much because of what they did to it. Whatever that is, I wish they didn't do, and they just left it in a small can, made it cheaper. Like with the small Rockstar 2X, the same size, that is actually cheaper if you buy it in a small can, because the 16-ounce can is the regular 266, which means that can, even though it's got loads of caffeine in it, it's like $1.99 instead, so it's cheaper. Why isn't this cheaper? Because of some kind of nitrous oxide that they put in it, and that is more expensive to, well, leave the nitrous oxide out then. I want a nice small can that tastes like this. I don't think the nitrous oxide adds to flavor. It's not really, I don't even know how healthy that is, nitrous oxide. That's a chemical, dude. Anyways, I really like this. Very delicious. I'm gonna have to give it like, I think a 9.4 is fair. It's very good, very orangey. If you like orange drinks, this is definitely for you. TPX reviews for Monster Energy Extra Strength Anti-Gravity in the new non-resealable can, which is, I can understand why people are angry about that going, but I'm so used to just drinking my drinks so quickly. I never, ever, ever reseal my cans. I'm never like, oh, I'm gonna save this for later. No, I'm an energy drinker. That shit's going down now. It's just the way it is. So I'm sure you guys can identify. If you really think about it, yeah, it's like when they take a feature away from you, but then you realize you never used it. It's one of those. So thank you very much for watching TPX Reviews. Peace out.